Knockout legends in the building. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. Peace. Now, today we're going to be talking about Errol Spence versus Terrance Crawford and the press conference and who got the better of who, verbal exchange, and the talking points that were actually pertinent to the actual mindset of the fighters and going into the fight, who may already have made up excuses and who's actually going to go and do actually what they say they're going to do. So with no further ado, we're going to look at the first clip between Errol Spence, unified welterweight champion, and Terrance Bud Crawford, WBO welterweight champion. So with no further ado, let's listen to what both men have to say in this segment of trash talking.
Yeah, that's how I got broke. That's how I got broke.
He came off a stoppage.
What does it matter?
He came off a stoppage, and then he fought you
What does it matter?
months prior.
What does it matter?
So was he broken or not?
No, he wasn't broken. No, he wasn't broken.
Yeah, you're right.
This corner, the red corner, indicated to referee Marlon Wright to pull the halt to the contest. Challenger retires, the winner by TKO victory. His record now 36-0, 33 KOs, 23 consecutive wins by knockout. Still, the undefeated, universally recognized middleweight champion.
So we examine that little bit of clip and the back and forth between Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford, and then the next clip in succession. You can agree that what Terrance is saying is absolutely right. He was broken. Remember, Kell Brook went up against Triple G when he was in his prime, and Kell Brook was I think he went up 3 divisions to fight Triple G. So that's a big weight jump. Also, it's not your natural weight. Also, you find somebody that had at one point 100, I think it's 95% knockout ratio in his division, and he was undefeated at that point. And yeah, Kel was undefeated, but it was against people in his own weight category. He was not actually even proven at middleweight yet, and this was his first fight at middleweight, and you're taking on basically the monster that was Triple G. Everyone was scared of Triple G at that point and was ducking him. So you have to give Kell Brook his dues, and to go in and face him. And I think he had like a 26 knockout streak at that point, and obviously he was undefeated in 35 fights. So it was something like, I think it was a 95% knockout ratio, and he went in and fought him because nobody would fight Kell. But I think because when Kell beat Paul, because of the way he fought, people saw it as a potential banana skin. But I don't know if Kell actually sold himself good enough to fight the other fighters, because sometimes boxing's about personality as well. If you got a bit more about you as well, and you can fight, you can actually sell a fight without actually being that great. So that can actually add to some strings on your bow. But anyway, we're going to examine the next clip here and see what's being said between Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford, and see who wins the next verbal exchange. I agree with Terrance in the last segment because what he said is true. So with no further ado.
What are you talking about? I had the same surgery he had, and what happened? So what they say about you then? You fight me then?
I'm gonna break that line.
So what they say? So I'm broken then, right?
Well, you broken. You gonna be broken July 29th.
Yeah, we gonna see.
You gonna.
So in this clip here, we see Errol Spence saying that he had the same surgery as Kell Brook, and in my opinion, yeah, I agree with that he had the same surgery, and that doesn't think he's broken, but in a way, you've actually just give yourself an excuse if you get beat, because what you're saying is even though you're making a tongue-in-cheek gesture about it and saying it like it's a joke, you're making it out like it's nothing, but you can see in the clip it isn't nothing. And also, that in itself kind of admits that you've already got a ready-made excuse if you get beat, that you know, you wasn't 100%, you were damaged, and that's because of what Terrance is saying. So in a sense, you're actually sort of agreeing with Terrance, but then you throwing it out like it's rubbish, but you're being hypocritical, because if what he's saying isn't true about Kell Brook, but then you're saying he's not damaged, but then you're saying then that means I'm damaged, which one is it? You can't have both, and you can't say that that person wasn't damaged, but then you damaged him. Do you know what I mean? But then you're damaged from a car crash. So which one actually is it? It doesn't actually, what you're saying, you contradict yourself in every aspect, but then you actually agree with Terrance. So what do you actually mean? You know, what you're saying doesn't really make sense. So we're going to see the next clip here.
You characterized July 29th as a fish fry. Can you enlighten the people on what you meant by that?
I'm gonna gut them, and I'm gonna feed them to everybody that eat fish in here. Call yourself the big fish. We're gonna have enough food for everybody.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Put some potatoes on the side of it too.
Hey, man, y'all go to ESJ.com, thetruth.com, and go buy that iPad, man. We gonna roll him up and smoke him in Vegas.
We'll see.
Errol?
We don't smoke over here.
It's legal in Vegas, man. We gonna roll him up and smoke him.
All we do
Hey,
is
man.
fish fillet.
We gonna roll him up and smoke him, man.
We go hunting over here, and best
Like I
believe we
said,
hunting you
we
down.
gonna roll him up and smoke this dude.
All right, you big bastard! Come on! I got something for you now! That's it! Atta boy! Come on! Right over here! That's it! Come on!
Get out of the way! He's coming! Don't do it! Get away! Dad! Watch out!
Come on! Come on! Come on, open wide! Open wide! See ya!
So as you can see from the clip there, who do you think got the better of who? In my opinion, based off the clips I used, you can see my actual opinion. I think Terrance just edged it slightly, because obviously when the announcer asked him about the fish fry comment, the clip I use is pertinent to what Terrance says, and I agree. I think based off body language and the way the confidence is and what's been said and consistency within the whole build up to everything and the whole pursuing and wanting the fight and doing more or less everything in his power to actually push for it, I think we're going to see the best of Terrance Crawford. We're going to see him hunting him down. Whichever way Terrance does it, we're going to see skillfulness, fluidity, switch hitting style, We're going to see defense. We're going to see counter punching. We're going to see when the chance to go for the kill. If he hurts Errol, he's gonna take it, because Errol can be hurt. We've seen it in other fights. It's just Errol's tough and he's big and he's strong, but maybe like before the clips that we saw and what he said about him being damaged in his own words, and obviously the actual clip of the car crash, what we saw, the crash was really bad. I'm surprised he walked out that. He's lucky. He's actually lucky someone was looking out for him. You know, the man above was looking out for him that day, because that's a really bad crash. To walk out of that with the injuries he sustained and still being able to box, it's a miracle. But, you know, time is going to tell, and I think Terrance, he's going to actually set a precedent and actually become an icon in this era with this fight if he wins. Now, I think he will win, and it's going to be an interesting fight. If he wins, if he wins, he can become an icon, a legend. But Terrance is still there. I mean, Errol's still there, so you can't discount Errol. He's done what he's done. You know, he's unified champion. He's proven at his weight category. He's strong at that weight category. He's familiar. He's recognised in that weight category. He's broke down who the opponents he's broke down. But like people have been saying, maybe 16 months out of the ring is too long. Damage to his eye. His own words, what he's saying to Bud. You know, if Kell Brook was damaged and he has the same injuries as Kell Brook, that means he's damaged as well. So they were his own words, even though he's joking. So we're going to see who is actually going to win this fight. But in this press conference and this war of exchange of words, I think Terrance has done the job psychologically to edge the mental warfare going into the fight. So it's going to be actually interesting. So if you like this content, like, comment and subscribe. And please, I must stress, like, comment and subscribe. So this is another one from Knockout Legends. Take it easy.